welcome back to the channel, a new video. I haven't done any video in last week. I've just been out busy. I haven't had time to do anything. Anyway, the tractor's gone up for sale. Up in... I can't even say it. It's up by Inverness, Invergordon or something like that. And yeah, so I just done the deal with a fella. Said, look, I'll come and get it. And it's about 7-8 hour drive. And then, lo and behold, my phone rang. I got me John Deere gang mower. Someone rang me and said, look, I want this. And he had a Scottish accent. And I said, well, I'm heading your way tomorrow morning if you want, like with an empty trailer. I'll bring it up with me. So it was a bit of a ballsy move because you hadn't paid for it or anything, and I could have been stuck there with the mower on and then not being able to get my tractor on to come home. But I took a risk and it's paid off. Like, so I've dropped that off at like the south of Glasgow. But to divert to him, it put an extra 3 or 4 hours on the thing. So I think it was 11 and a half hours. I think it was around that on the maps. 11.5 hour drive all the way up here, and then obviously pick the tractor up and head back home. Obviously I'm in passenger seat, I'm not driving. I've done about 4 or 5 hours stint. My mate's now taking over. He's going to drive the next run, load the tractor up, and we'll run back again. Hopefully we're back about 5, 6 in the morning, something like that, depending on what time we get there and how quickly we can get this thing loaded on and sent back home. But yeah, other than that, we're not doing too bad this week. We've been quite busy. I've sold a few bits this morning, done a few postals. But I had to wait till 10:30 before I could set off, so I think it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock now, and we're still not there. But we've had to drop that off this morning, and I had to stay in the house till at least 10:30 for this fella to come pick up a mower, so I could, one, get that sorted, sale, and then give me time to get up here and grab this. So I'm now, like, first time I've ever been up to Scotland, well, second time I've been to Scotland, but first time I've ever been up here in the Highlands. So I've been wanting to come up here for ages and see what's going on. But yeah, great views. The weather's changed a little bit now. It's gone a bit grey and miserable, but hey, great views. I'll do some filming and then we'll go from there. So I'll catch you all in a bit. Something like that. Puts us there for about 10 o'clock tonight. We had a bit of a disaster as well on the way down. We've my trailer boards fell through like in one place. I don't know what's happened to it, but with that mower on, I must have hit a bump or something, and one of my wheels just pushed my trailer board through. I didn't realise, didn't notice till I got pulled up. So it was not like it was through the floor or anything, but it was you know, you wouldn't want to walk on it like. So I nicked a few ramps, like found some scrap metal from this fella's where I dropped this mower off, nicked a few bits of that off him so I could spread that across, and if I can get it over the box section of my trailer, it'll be fine. But that's something else I'm going to have to get onto now. I'm going to have to get some new boards for my trailer when I get back. But yeah, other than that, we're doing alright, like. Got some really nice views up here, and like I say, got my mate driving at the minute, give me a bit of a rest, and then on the way back we'll have a swap round again and we'll make our way down. Happy days. Right, so that's me on my way back now. We're about 215 miles away from the house. 3.5 hours away, something like that. I'm back in the passenger seat again now. I've done a bit of driving. My mate's took over again now. We just stopped at the services and we're on our way back. Got the tractor, all went smoothly with the stop to get there, and it's about 7.5 hours home. So it puts us back in the house for about 6:30 in the morning. Like I say, we're having a steady one anyway. The tractor's on, it's pulling mint. The only problem is that, like I say, I lost we hit a big pothole and my trailer boards went through, so I'm probably going to have to get them sorted. I've got some ramps there now at the minute over the holes, so it should be alright. fingers crossed we get back alright. But yeah, Rangy's doing sound. She's nearly done 2 tanks of fuel. I think we're about 700 odd miles round trip. Probably more than that. I'll have to work out when I get home, but other than that we're doing alright like. And there's some great views. We've had some mint views up there today. Driving through the Highlands, it was actually quite a good scenic route, so I spent a lot of that in passenger seat as well, so I got a good chance to have a look out the window. It was tidy. But yeah, I'll probably show you all the tractor when I get back, and see what I'll tell you. I'll give you an update what I've been doing this week and what I've bought and what I've sold and what's come in, what's going on, and what I've got planned coming up. Bentley's doing alright as well. Been running that for a couple of weeks now, and mate's running smooth. Rangy's done well all the way up there, all the way back, not missed a beat. So overall, happy days. Catch you in a bit. Right, that's us back home anyway. Got back last night, well this morning, about 7:30. I just went straight to bed like I was done in. But yeah, so I'll give you a quick walk around anyway and show you what I got anyway in the end. It worked out really well. We got back, no issues. Car drove me in. I don't know what it was, just over 1,000 miles I think there and back. Car didn't miss a beat, like straight there, straight back. Checked the oil in the water and that obviously before I left. Sound. But yeah, I'll give you a quick walk around anyway and show you what we got like. Yeah, so this is my new tractor. So it's a Kubota B2530 25 horsepower. It's done 700 hours. It's on an 08 plate, and it's probably one of the best ones I've ever had really. So it's like mint. It's an ex-council one, so it had the snow plough and the gritter on the back. That's what the council used it for. Hardly been used. I bought it off a guy who bought it from the council. He'd not really done very much of it. He had a few little bits as well. He had an implement with it, so I bought that off him as well. Yeah, overall it's pretty mint, like everything works on it, up, down. Like I say, it's only done 700 hours. It's nothing in comparison to what, you know, these things will do. Everything works on it. It's got air conditioning, full carb, hydrostatic drive. It is mint like. So I'll give you a walk round anyway, so I'll show you. So like I say, it's 4-wheel drive, in almost mint condition, like in all fairness. It's got a carb, all the lights work, it's got the flashes on the top, turf tyres on it, it's got a cultivator on the back, which does work. I've been playing with that already, that's pretty mint. But just look at it, like, you know what I mean, have a good look round, it's mint, isn't it? Yeah, so that's my new tractor. Like, I'll give you a quick rundown now and I'll show you. I'll start it up and I'll lift my plough up and I'll drop the implements and give you a quick rundown. So the interior, it's got everything. It's got over and out thing, do you know what I mean? So it's got one of them. I have tried using it, like, I don't know who you can speak to on it though, so I don't know what the signal is on it, but it does work. But I don't know, I don't have anyone on the other end, so I don't know who I can talk to. Like, but it's got suspension seat, which is great. So it goes up and down. We've got 9 suspension seat. It is pretty mint. Like I say, you might lose a bit of the sound now, but I'll just quickly give you a rundown and show you it working. So fairly straightforward. Starts on the button. You've got the snow plough at the front. You've got the hydraulics on the back, that's a cultivator on the back, hardly been used, and it's got a Cat 1 3-point linkage on it, it's piped as well, it's got the extra pipes on for the grater that was on it, so you know you can put a trailer on it, all sorts of stuff. This would be ideal for a caravan park, small holding, farm, that sort of stuff. I give good money for it though, it wasn't like I didn't nick it off him, I did pay good money for it, but in today's market, this machine's probably worth around £9.5 grand. So I put it up for sale now. I've gone through it, everything's mint on it. I put it up for about £9.5 grand. If anyone's interested or you know anyone who's looking for one, drop a message and keep liking, subscribing, following, all that sort of stuff. Like some new, I've got another tractor as well at the minute, John Deere, with a loader on the front, but I haven't put that on any filming yet. But anyway. Yeah, I haven't done any filming on that yet, but if I get a chance I'll do a bit of filming on that as well. But yeah, this is my new little Kubota tractor. So happy days.